be I knew this wouldn't be like a big thing since most of my shop came to traditional parties all the time. So I thought really nothing of it. I looked back to see them put the prisoners on their knees with the swords at their back. The man with the sword took off both of the prisoner hoods, revealed them to be my mom and my pop. I stood still in shock.
Wow.
That's when my world turned upside down. I looked back in the direction of my village to see more black smoke in the sky. All around my village, black smoke. I started to panic at that time. So I thought I should pull out my darts and maybe get some revenge on them. Before I could even jump off the roof to even throw anything, they executed my parents right in front of me. I threw some darts, killed the executioner, killed another guard, screamed no, then they were already slain. Couldn't do anything. So I knew I had to fail and I had to escape. I told myself, one day I'll get revenge for my family. I ran far, far away from Waterdeep. That's when I left my family. I lived off the lands, prefer not to talk to anyone about it, so I don't risk my own safety. But I would move from village to village, to town to village, traveling away from Waterdeep to one day get my revenge. But as of late, guys, I've been taking adventures with groups wherever I can, earning coin, leading to a group I'm with now.
Very nice. I like it.
That's a sad story.
But
Yeah.
one day I shall get my revenge.
You shake your fist, I'll get you. How about you, Half-Orc? Do you have another sad tale like everybody else?
Depends on who you ask. This is long, so I'm not going to read it verbatim, but I was born, I'm a half-orc, but I grew up among a tribe of orcs who lived in the mountains north of Baldur's Gate, and at a young age my tribe was wiped out by an unknown force of demons, so I had to wander the wilderness, eventually stumbling onto Baldur's Gate, and making my way using kind of guile and cheating and, kind of not good skills. And eventually I got into conning people at gambling. I would kind of wander off with the occasional travelers, bards, sailors. I valued not being tied down. But he also has a weakness for a pretty face, and when he wasn't cheating young nobles out of their inheritance, he was chasing barmaids and wooing craftsmen's daughters into his bed. Eventually his promiscuity caught up with him in the form of a daughter. The mother was part of a wandering troop and left soon after the child was born, and he has never since seen her or their child. Eventually, all the scamming and cheating at games of chance caught up with Zodia, and he was apprehended by the authorities of Baldur's Gate. He was scheduled to be executed, but a captain of the Flaming Fist ordered him to be freed into their custody because they needed able-bodied men to help combat demonic forces that were assaulting the areas around Baldur's Gate. And Zodia accepted because he suspected it could be tied to his past. He spent many years serving the Flaming Fist, learning to fight, learning mercenary work, and eventually his group hunted down some demons that they chased them into the Dale Lands, and they found the demons attacking a small shrine of fae, or fairies, in the woods. And that force of demons was led by a tall blue demon with 3 eyes wearing black robes, and he had a toothy grin. The captain, who had freed Zodia and given him a better life, stayed back to fight off the demons so the rest of the Flaming Fist could retreat. Zodia had chosen to stay back with his captain and close friend, and together they pushed back the invading forces. However, the captain sustained a mortal wound, and in his last moments he said farewell to his young protege. After burying the captain, Zodia found something the blue demon had dropped as they made their escape through the portal. It was a glass bottle with a dead sprite inside, similar to the fairies in the sanctuary they were in. And Zodia swore that he would track this demon down, and all demons, and he swore an oath of vengeance upon them and anyone who was truly that evil.
All demons and all infernal, huh? This has got to be awkward for the thing. Awkward!
Awkward! I love how you guys implemented all of your trinkets into your background stories. That is awesome. You guys did a great job on those.
Also, I'd like to point out I'm a devil, not a demon.
Oh, excuse me. I
Devil,
think-
demon, same damn thing.
Eh, start with the D.
Hey, like demons and devils hate each other and stuff in D&D world.
I'm just kidding.
Well, part of my oath is fighting the greater evil, so Zodia wasn't particularly stirred to antagonize Rain. He's
hope
such
not.
a bigger fish.
Good job. And now by this time, most of the inn has pretty much cleared out. You guys have, and you know, the Bard Maiden, they actually brought you one more just before it was just before final time happened. So you guys were able to introduce yourselves and get acquainted with one another. So now, by
That's
this
awesome.
time, it's almost midnight now. I mean, you guys are starting to get a little tired. It's late at night. You guys have a lot of things to do tomorrow. I would think so. You would have, I don't know. There's some things you need to find out, right?
Absolutely.
Some investigation to be done around the Phlan.
Mm-hmm. So I guess you guys are gonna probably turn in at this point, maybe, possibly.
I absolutely will, so I can get my spell back.
Same
Alright.
here.
So you guys head back up to the community bunkhouse. You guys are all going to be level 2 now. So this is seeing that you guys only get 6 to 8 weeks. I want to go ahead and let you guys have level 2. So you guys are the first level 2 5e characters that I've actually had. So you guys are on the accelerated path a little bit, though, I would say.
Perfect,
Ooh,
just like in
alright.
real life.
Longnose Pete, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. So you guys are all
Dangerous.
going to be level 2 now. So you guys can get with me on Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. We'll go ahead and do your hit points for you. Talk about any kind of mechanics that you guys have for your class. If you have any questions, I can help you out. So we're going to go ahead and you guys get turned in. You guys get all cleaned up. Get all of your spells back, and you will now be level 2. And that's where we're going to end for tonight. And you guys did an awesome job. And you guys are fairly new to D&D, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, that was my 3rd game ever.
Yeah, that's you guys did really good. So I appreciate you guys playing. I hope you guys had a fun time.
It was
And
awesome, Dave.
We had
So-
first missions under the belt.
Ding.
Yes. You get you hear a dinging effect in your ears, and you see a glowing swirl around you as you now feel more endowed at level 2.
More in doubt, huh?
Woohoo!
Short
Sweet,
fuse.
4 more down.
Thanks for the
Thank the chat too for helping us out. We were probably lost without them.
short fuse. Thanks for the follow. And now we'll call seeing that the gnome is more endowed, we shall call him Tripod now.
That's right.
Is that a walking stick, or are you just glad to see me?
That's,
All right, y'all. Well, thanks a lot. I hope you guys had a fun time. I know I did. And y'all's background stories were really awesome. So, all
Thank you.
Yeah, that was great.
It was fun.
right, guys and gals. I will, guys and gals. Sorry, I will see you guys later on, and I'll be in TeamSpeak in probably about another 10-15 minutes or so. So,
Okay, I'll be
Thanks,
sticking
y'all.
around.
and
all right, thanks, Dave.
We'll start.
Thanks,
with,
everybody.
We'll continue with expeditions next week.
Sounds good.
All right. See you guys later.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate. So that's the first D&D expeditions. That is basically the exact expeditions game that they play in the game stores around in your area.